Hey guys, I am Keyaira and I am doing my official first interview with somebody that's very special to me. As you can see here, this guy is like one of my true faves. I have DjKmor.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
I'm
you.
So blessed to be here, man.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, y'all. Y'all don't understand. This is my sonic soulmate. So yeah, anyways, Keaton, could you please just briefly tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah, so I am a DJ slash, what do you call it? Selector slash vibe provider.
Okay.
And basically I am, what's the word? I'm more of like a therapist.
Oh, a therapist.
When it comes to DJing. That's what I want to portray at all times. So yeah, I'm a therapist DJ, originally born in Amarillo, Texas, raised in Fort Worth, and now I'm living my adult life out here in Dallas.
Cool.
Went to school in Beaumont, Lamar University, and trying to move around now, trying to see what we can make shape.
Of course. So, okay, tell us a little bit about that. So you went to Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
What did you study?
I went to study finance. I actually got a bachelor's degree in finance.
Okay.
No lie. Shout out to moms for, you know what I'm saying, paying for those first 2 years. You know what I'm saying. At towards the end of my college career or whatever, I wanted to do just straight math because I wanted to be a math teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
A math teacher?
Yeah, I love math.
What a transition.
So yeah, so thanks to moms, she kind of talked me out of it because otherwise I probably would have been in school for another 2 years, considering switching the majors or whatever. But I'm now I'm doing pretty good with my finance degree.
Okay.
And going, and I've gotten a good job, so it's worked out. Yeah, it's worked out.
So you got your finance degree. Of course, what did you go into directly after school?
Right after school, I was working for the police auto pound. My mom's got me on there.
Okay.
She works for the Fort Worth Police Department, so she talked to some people and got me an interview and got me on out there.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best job, but it was cool though, because I got to listen to my music all day. I was just driving people to their cars or whatever. It was a perfect job to I guess get me ready for what was literally coming.
Exactly.
I didn't even know what was coming. Yeah.
So how was the transition from going from the pound, I guess, or that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
So you transitioned. When did you decide, okay, I want to do something outside of this?
Yeah, so it was whenever basically I was going on so many job interviews. Whenever you get out of school, well, when you're in school as a young child, they tell you do good in school, go to college, graduate college, you'll get a solid job.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely.
I'm saying?
As we all told.
I mean, yes, they told us to also do some internships, but who has time for internships like that whenever you're having to pay for school, job, right? Yeah. So I had no experience going into the working world in the finance degree, in the finance land, right? So I was just like, you know what, man, why not, while I'm looking for these jobs, why not just try to do something that you've always wanted to do and see what comes about, because you see how all these people are, social media is helping these people fulfill their dreams.
Yes.
That's what I had seen initially. Yo, these people are literally doing what they've been wanting to do. So I went and, because I was still staying at my parents' house, I bought a little Newmark Mix Track Pro off of Amazon.
Okay.
And from there, I just taught myself how to DJ, and from there, it was just straight up from there.
Straight up from, basically, you downloaded software and taught yourself how to play.
Literally.
Well, okay, you call yourself a selector. So at this point, you're teaching yourself how to select the ultimate playlist.
Right, yeah. I was already before I had even bought the actual turntable, I had the software on my laptop for virtual DJ, because you can actually just tweak it with your mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was already making little mixes and stuff by myself just so I could have for myself. But whenever I got the actual turntable, it was on and popping.
It was up.
Yeah.
So where did you upload your first actual mix to?
Oh, where did I upload my first mix to? It might have been, my first mix might have been on either, no, it was on SoundCloud.
It was on SoundCloud?
It was on SoundCloud, yeah. I uploaded it first on SoundCloud, and then I found out about Mixcloud.
Okay.
Mixcloud is like another platform that you can put music on, but it's not good for US listeners because you can't rewind the actual track.
Really?
It only lets you fast forward it.
Okay.
But there's no copyright.
So you don't have any.
So you can just play
like
you want.
whatever.
Yeah,
which is dope.
As long as it's just not like a straight album of
somebody else's music.
Yeah,
basically.
then you'll be fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I do know like DjKmor was one of your like influences.
Yes.
I do know that.
Oh,
so
that's
what
my
was that
shit.
Like? What was that like?
Hey, listen, Nintendo, please bring this game back. Xbox, if you can do it, please bring this game back, kinfolk. Like,
okay.
that game, I think me and you played it like so many times. Like,
right.
I know that I've gotten so many people addicted to that game. That game right there, it was dope to be able to have the feel of like kind of a little bit of like what a DJ does with their hands, right?
Yeah.
But then also like it was also cool because you seen like the different elements of DJing in the just like the illustrations and stuff they did with the animation.
Yeah.
Like they had like different party scenes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You had the underground joints like where you start playing there first, and then as you get into the like more advanced levels of the DJing, like you start DJing in like stadiums and shit. And so it's like,
cool,
yeah,
you just grow as a DJ through the game,
bro.
You know.
So it's like if you ever had doubt that a DJ can't make money or some shit like that, like, bro, that game right there is really, fam. You can make some money, bro. Real
it really proves to you like this is real. I think that's really cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you being from Texas, like, how do you think now the sound has influenced you? Like this whole from Amarillo to Dallas, how has that sound influenced you?
Dang, you know what? I mean, the most influence I've gotten from Texas has been in Dallas music. It hasn't so much have been like a certain style of music, but the whole boogie movement and all of that, like, you know, that right there, I love the beats and I love how like the cadence and like how they like yell on the track and shit, but it's like also like low key melodic at the same time. Like I fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? Now of course, like, you know, I've got a couple of homies that don't do that kind of stuff, but I really love their music that are from Texas. But it hasn't been, you know, I love Texas music, but don't get me wrong, but Houston, it's only a certain amount of tracks that I vibe with Houston-wise, simply because the music that I like to play, I like to come with energy. I don't want you to be like looking at me like this while I'm DJing. Like, I want you to be moving, you know?
Yeah, right.
And so I've just seen where, you know, I might play, of course, other than like Mo City Dawn and a couple of other songs like that, like there's not very many songs from Houston that like really make a crowd keep moving like that.
It's really laid back. Yeah. I mean, this is Texas. It's like a really slow flow to everything.
Yeah. We're a lot more chill. Like, I know if I was to go up to New York, I'll be playing a lot more house, a lot more dance hall. Like, I'd be getting into my rhythms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Yeah.
So has traveling influenced your sound, like bringing it back to the city?
I think that me being open to different cultures within, no matter where I'm at. So being in college, I was around a lot of people from Houston because Beaumont's like right by Houston, right? But you got a lot of people coming from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You got people from that live in Houston but are like low key, like not low key, but they're like island based as well. You know, I hung out with a lot of Trinidadians and a couple of Haitian people and a lot of Africans. So so I always had my, and I did I was a intramural ref for the recreation center, the rec center at my college, and it was a lot of like Indians that were like involved. So I got a lot of their culture too, and their music and stuff like that. Like that. My neighbor across the hall had a hookah that literally sat like this tall. I swear to God, that was the first time that I ever smelled hookah. But we didn't like smoke hookah, like of course, like we had
like
weed,
yeah,
so
sure.
like, but yeah, like that was like
that's all we know.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yes, that
Yeah.
that has definitely influenced it. But I mean, just going to, I went to a family reunion in Florida one time in Orlando, and we went to a club, and I was underage, but that was my first time just hearing a lot of the music that I play now, like the old school shit that I play now, and it's just like, damn, like this is tight, fam. Like,
That's lit though.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I would say traveling definitely. I haven't traveled. I can't say that I traveled a lot, but I have traveled. But I feel like I've traveled through people, if that makes sense.
Right. Of course, that's how we travel. Like that's how we start traveling.
Yeah.
Through our cultural experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that you said that. I like that you said that too. So yes. So what is your favorite song to play? Like that you know everybody is gonna get crazy to.
We talking all time or current right now?
All time.
It's something about, like, I really love hearing okay, I'm gonna give you two. I can't choose between those two.
I'll take two.
So Before I Let Go with Frankie Beverly and Maze,
Okay.
I really love playing that song because like you can intro it like perfectly, like that dun dun dun. It's like okay, here's a warning, guys, you gotta get ready and start the step. Okay, and then whenever he goes, before I let you go, it's like, damn, it's like, hit something right there.
True.
Please hit something right there.
That's true.
And I don't understand why
like
DJs
that.
don't. But yes, it's like, play with it right here. And then the other song would be No Letting Go by Wayne Wonder.
For sure.
Yeah, I really love playing that song. It's a personal favorite of mine, but like I just love dancing to it. I love seeing people's energy. Like that song can shift a party like at any second.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I definitely love that song. That might be that is one of my favorite songs of all time. Period.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So backtracking, what was it like playing like at your first official show?
My first official show, I played my homeboy's, his niece's or his little cousin graduation party. It was a high school party.
It was a high school party. Oh goodness gracious!
And that was my first paid gig.
Okay.
And it was dope though because I didn't have a lot of music. I just had. I take that back. I had a lot of music, but the music that I played was a lot of top 40. I knew what I was coming into, and it was a black family with. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. It was a black mom. He's black, so the mom was black, and then her husband was white.
Okay.
But it was majority black people there, but the white people were like low key black too.
Yeah.
So it was like mad chill. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was nerve wracking at first because I was like, damn, what the fuck do these little kids want to hear? Like, I don't know what these little kids like. You know what I'm saying?
High schoolers.
Yeah. But then the mom came over and was just like, hey man, like these kids are just playing, man. Like. They're doing their own thing, like they going in and out the house 1 minute, you know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's just like she's just like, listen, like honestly, even if you want to just play to us grown-ups, they'll catch on. Like just make sure it's just not like crazy. And once she told me that, it was just like, okay, bet. And it just kind of just like played like as if I was playing with my mom and my dad sitting in the room with my brother there who also loves hip hop, so I had to sprinkle in a little shit in there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a good event, but my first like real vibey event, I did a kickback at my apartment, and it was everything that I wanted it to be. Of course, like.
It was your
space. Big drink, you know what I'm saying? Back then I didn't have money that I have now. So I couldn't smoke like that. So we were smoking a little bit of corn, you know. Smoking a little bit of corn with a little kush, you know, but it was but it was a great event. It was the first time people actually got to feel me have the hands on the music for real. And that was the first time that I had multiple people at one time tell me like, yo, are you like really trying to do this? Because you should. Like, so yeah, I think that was definitely like one of the best times of my life. That right there.
That was the best one?
That was one of the best times of my life.
One of the best.
Yeah.
So what would be the best?
I feel like we still have a lot to come.
So far.
But so far, What has been the best moment of my life? Man.
It's so hard to think about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would say like the best moment of my life is, well, of the DJ life so far, I would say it would be like last year whenever I found out, well, this year when I found out I got nominated for Best DJ in Dallas twice. And for me, I honestly didn't expect it because I didn't know that many people were even paying attention to
what you had going on.
Yeah. And so that made me feel like, damn, bro, like shit, like we know a lot of people already know you in Deep Ellum and shit, but this is like people that don't just go to Deep Ellum, they go all over. And that though, from like like 2 years of basically not being able to DJ in Deep Ellum, like it felt like it was like low key like a ban on me being in Deep Ellum.
Okay.
Just to be able to get in like 2018 and be nominated in 2019, like that really made me feel good. Like all the mixes and stuff that I've dropped, it's like, yo, like everything that you're doing is definitely culminating into what you need it to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel like, now I can only get better. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm nominated now, who knows where I'll be at another 5 years.
Definitely.
So yeah.
But congratulations to you on that nomination. Like, it's well deserved.
Thank you. I won one of them. So
you won one.
Yeah, that was cool. I wasn't there, unfortunately, to accept it because I had to DJ that night and they had the award late. So I was like, fuck.
You gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
You gotta keep grinding it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is deserved. It's well deserved. Like, you put in so much time in this game.
Thank you.
So how does it feel like being an influence to like the up and coming DJs?
It's felt really good. I've always like wanted to help people DJ once I learned how, because a lot of people always come up to me and ask me like, yo, how do you do this? Or like, can you teach me how? And for a little bit, I was teaching people how to DJ. I was teaching, just the stuff that I know, basic stuff like matching BPMs and knowing how to sync up, just transition stuff. I'm not like the premier scratcher yet, so I don't teach that, but that's kind of like what I want to do whenever it comes down to it. I get older or whatever. Like I want to be able to teach DJing to different people, or even not even that. Like what DjKmor does. DjKmor actually owns a DJ school. Of course, he started out teaching the people himself, but now he employs other DJs in Dallas to teach the up and coming DJs. You know what I'm saying? And he told me already, like, bro, get your scratch game up, and then come see me. We'll go ahead and get you on, because niggas already they look up to you. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it feels really good just to know that I have a vital piece in what happens musically here in Dallas in the scene, the Deep Ellum scene at least, for DJs. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you learn it from anybody, school or not,
yeah.
You are the person to go to. People, I hear people talk about you all the time, so
you
gotta respect that. You gotta get into that. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a quick few questions.
Let's do it.
Before we wrap this up. All right, so in your artistry, what artist, if any, would make you faint?
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff. Okay, why DJ Jazzy Jeff?
He's one of the coldest DJs I've ever seen in my life. His selection is just top notch. His creativity is stupid, and he was Jazzy Jeff on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Of course, everybody loves
man, that was the first DJ that went mainstream in my eyes.
Definitely. I think that's a good choice though.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought about that all the time, but
yeah.
I guess.
As far as an artist, I say Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah. Kanye's always been like a goal of mine to meet. Like if I was to meet that nigga today, on God, like
even today,
my life will change for meeting Kanye today. Either for me talking shit to Kanye, or me actually telling him, hey, thanks for making flashing lights, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
like that's. I'm gonna need you to meet Kanye from that era.
Yeah.
But either way it goes.
He's great. He's a great artist. He's a great artist, but as a person lately, he's not been doing a great job. But he's doing this thing for A$AP Rocky. Him and Kim K. They're getting him out of jail, trying to.
Well, hooray for them.
Hooray.
Today's not really my day to be all talking about how I feel about this situation. I'm just you heard what he said.
I'm just saying.
Cool. A$AP just because you black and I'm black, I just say I hope they get
And
you
you
out.
said some crazy shit too, guy. ASAP Rocky,
Yes,
man.
exactly. So
don't think you out of the dog house either.
I'm just let y'all have that for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, where was I going with this? Where would I go with this? Okay. Who we got here? All right. So yes, who would you love to work with outside of Kanye? And I don't know if you want to work with Jazzy, but who would you actually just like love to like make a project with? They came right now, like knocking at your door, like
Keyaira.
Yeah. I can see that.
I would love for Keyaira to make the house beats, and then me give him like pick the vocals or whatever to put over it, and like the samples and shit to go in it. I would love to do that, or like we could flip it, and he could pick that shit and teach me how to do the shit. I just know I gotta start getting into producing really soon.
Yeah.
That's like definitely a goal of mine, and he's like one of my favorite producers right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be out of him and Sango. Sango's pretty good too. Oh, and Toro Imwa. Those three.
Who's his last
Toro Imwa? Toro Imwa is like a damn. You can't even put him in a box really. He's a producer slash like songwriter.
Okay.
He makes a lot of music, a lot of house music. There's a song called Rose Quartz. I don't know if you've heard that song. You've heard me play it before, but I don't think you
know what it is, of course.
Yeah, but whenever we get done with this, I'll show you. You'll be like, oh my god. That.
I'm out here for it.
Yeah.
My ears are already ready for it. Yeah. Whatever you got for me. Okay. Lastly, well, not really lastly, but one of the last ones. Okay, so quickly, we're gonna go into like your outer appearance.
Okay.
You got locks. How long have you been growing those?
This is 6 years now.
6 years in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Was it worth it?
Very much so. I love my hair.
Does it have a story?
There is a story behind my hair. This is the second time I've grown this hair out. I got into a little bit of trouble, and I got into some trouble in a small town. So in order, for me to give myself the best possible chance to have that little weed case dismissed.
You had to go into
detail. I don't want you niggas thinking I had some kind of murder charge.
Okay, it was just a little Mary Jane.
Weed, okay? The lawyer was like, yo, like, I love your hair, but guy, you might have to cut it, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a really, like, hick town. They see a roster basically coming through, they're not going to give him no slack.
Okay.
Right? So, yeah, I was just like, I cut it, and I got it dismissed. So it was.
That's wild.
That was good, but I was just like shortly after that, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna grow this hair back out too.
Committed to it.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing that helped me, that just made me feel like I should cut it, that kind of made me feel like I was justified a little bit in cutting it, was that I wasn't finding jobs at that time, and I was thinking that my hair was the problem with it. Yeah, my mom of course was like, your hair, I think it's your hair, you gotta cut it, and I was just like, bro, like, fuck it, I'll cut it. Still didn't get a job until I started growing this shit back.
But that's just the
man
trying to get their
hair don't make the person.
The hair don't make the person, y'all. Hair does not make the person.
And I haven't cut my hair since, and I've gotten nothing but better jobs ever since then.
Don't cut your hair. That's my advice to you as a male. Don't cut your hair.
Don't cut your hair.
For anybody.
Unless you want to do it. Unless your hairline is receding and you don't fuck with it.
And a hat won't work. Okay.
Stevie Wonders.
Goodness gracious, alive. Don't do it. Okay, yeah, anyway, we love your dreads. We love your dreads. All right, what is a typical work outfit for you?
For DJing?
Yes, for DJing.
Soccer jersey, some slim jeans, and some nice fly Jordans or like Nike SBs. Something comfortable.
Something comfortable.
Yeah, something comfortable.
You're not there to be like the style guru?
My style is literally soccer jerseys. I'm a soccer jersey guy. My skin I can breathe, like they're thin enough to where they can breathe.
So the heat don't just stab you throughout the night.
We DJing on the roofs in the summer and stuff, man. It get hot up there.
That's true. Yeah. It's hot as heck up there. Y'all got bodies up there.
Niggas get to talking, they breath hot, that kind of stuff.
Y'all heard that, right? I didn't say it, but the next person that walked up to him, now you know how he really feels.
Oh, man.
Oh, all right. Last question. So, if you could do anything else in this world, what would that be?
Anything else in this world?
Anything else besides a DJ? You already excelling at that.
I would play soccer. If I could be a world-known soccer player, I would play soccer.
Okay.
Overseas though.
What would your soccer name be? Don't say Keenan. Just give it a famous ass name.
That shit might fuck around and be DjKmor.
No, yeah.
And the number, whatever, 10. I'll pick number 10 if I was a soccer player.
Okay,
Keyaira 10.
We'll call you Keyaira.
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 Keyaira. That's how they would say.
That's how name anyways, you know it would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I think that about sums it up for me today. Like, if y'all didn't know who DjKmor was, this is one of the best. Like, I don't know, just check him out at some point. I mean, you have to go see him live. It's nothing like hearing somebody's mix live. So check him out. Yeah. So where can everybody find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms, DjKmor. You can check out my mixes on SoundCloud and Mixcloud. Most of them are on SoundCloud though. You can search just DjKmor. You can literally just Google DjKmor, no spaces, just all together, and you'll find everything for me. And yeah, and mostly though, pay attention to my Instagram so you can catch my flyers. That's like where you can catch me live the most, like how you can find out about all that stuff and when I drop mixes.
Alright, cool. Y'all heard it. I'm so glad that you came. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
We're gonna do this very soon again. I feel like we're gonna be like at an award show though, like
we most definitely
like
will.
The Grammys or something like that.
Don't we look like we're headed to an award show? Y'all better wait for it.